All right, let's go over a couple of things. Make sure we're finishing up this chapter 18 on the urinary system. You should be working on the Quizlet flashcards, which I want to see by Thursday. The last couple chapters I've done review cards for you. This chapter you're doing review cards. Okay, so I've got about half of you that have clicked the link. Make sure you're in the anatomy class so I can see you. Might want to let me know if you have make sure I know who everybody's is. If you have if it says Michael Sumter, I know who that is, but if it says Old Man 21, I might not know who that is. So you might want to let me know what your handle is in case I miss it. Okay, Wednesday and Thursday, that's where I'm going to get the questions for the test on Friday. All right, so the test is on Friday. Okay, so I'm going to give them from the review cards. Okay, so make sure, look at tomorrow, I'll go back over the notes in the video lesson. Make sure you're pulling your questions from the chapter notes, okay? There should be 30 flashcards, okay? The quick checks for chapter 18 are due on Wednesday. Last week I had signed page 427, questions 1 to 12, but I didn't follow through with that. Some of you sent me that today. It was due today, which is fine. If you want to count that for your quick checks, let me know. I can count that. But if you want to send me both, that's fine also. Not, or if you want to, I'll just add it as an extra grade. Just send me an email. Let me know if you want to replace your quick checks. Otherwise, if you haven't sent me those questions, just send me the quick checks tomorrow. Okay, I don't need to really send me both. With the flashcards, I changed that, but somebody didn't pick up on that. I should have said that, so that's my fault. All right, test on Friday, Google form test on Friday, okay? All right, when we go into the test Friday, I'll look at your quiz cards. I'm gonna go back through these sets, make sure your sets, they shouldn't be visible. Okay, so just, make sure I can see them on Thursday. All right, or Wednesday or Thursday, either one. Okay, if you have questions about that, let me know. Shouldn't be hard to do. Saw a video yesterday about the kidneys. Let me pull up some questions here. No, that's the wrong chapter. Let me see if I can find it. Aha. All right, let's do some questions here. All right, so kidney stone quiz. All right, let's see if you can do. I'll just put these questions up here, and at the end, you can, if you want to take a picture of me, you can. But answer true or false to the following: more kidney stones occur in men than women. True or false? So that would be true. More men will get kidney stones than women. Of course, the family history of stones is important. Okay, but it's true that more men get those. All right, second question. Having kidney stones a second time is not likely. That would be false. Okay, after having a first stone, there's roughly a 50-50 chance of having a second one. Okay, so hopefully you watched that video yesterday and get some of these, okay? And sometimes it occurs 50-50 chance of another stone in the next 5 years, okay? So, all right. All right, next question. Most stones require a doctor. They have them removed. Okay, that would be false. Most stones are small enough to pass without the need for surgery. And they're still painful. Yeah, we don't necessarily need a doctor. Go in and get a doctor. Sometimes they give you an antibiotic for the pain or help pass it, but otherwise just till you go home and wait for them to pass. Okay. Most stones will significantly damage the kidney. That'd be false. Most are small. They really don't cause damage when passing. It is painful. All right, so there's a few questions from yesterday. I got a couple more here if you want to take this, just an overview of the kidney stones. Okay, so a couple more questions here. All right, drinking lemonade or orange juice may reduce the incidence of stones, even better than water. That'd be true. Liquids with citric acid tend to help inhibit stones. All right, the last question, believe the best diet to prevent a recurrent stone is to avoid all sources of calcium. It's false. A diet that has almost no calcium in it is actually worse than a diet moderate in calcium. All right, just a few questions. Let me review some other things. Kidney stones here. Management of your kidney stone disease. Okay, so there, as I said before, there's about a 50% risk of another stone developing after your first stone. It's higher if you've had more than one. So there's some things that might help you reduce the number of stones you will form. I know some people that have continuously have problems with these. So these are helpful factors. Okay, for people that smoke, that would be a problem. There's theoretical risk that's not, scientifically, it's not always proven, but it's related to the higher cadmium content found in smokers. So there's a very higher event of kidney stones in smokers and non-smokers. Okay, so nutritional factors are the main things. There is a, like I said before, there is a, family history is something. If your family history has this, and certainly want to take these nutritional factors into play. Increase water and liquid intake. Reach a urine volume of 2 quarts daily. It's very important to have water in your system. Getting rid of water, so you bring water back in. A benefit of increased urine output has been repeatedly demonstrated to help calm down kidney stones. A change in diet to more vegetables, less animal protein, more fiber. Evidence suggests reduces the risk of stone formation, and drink more fruit juices. They help to inhibit stone formation. We go to the next page. All right, increase intake of high magnesium calcium ratio of food. These include like avocados, potatoes, tomatoes, bananas. Okay, then restrict high oxalate foods. Okay, these include like turnip greens, almonds, peanuts. Okay, so you want to really have a balance of these things. Okay, so you want to get these together. You don't want to have one over another. Okay, reducing intake of vitamin D enriched foods such as cheese and milk. Some people have just a very, very unbalanced diet with a lot of cheese and dairy products in them. You want to balance it out. You limit your sodium intake, 2 grams daily or less. Okay, so avoid a lot of soft drinks, then reduce your caffeine intake. Studies reveal that ingesting caffeine can lead to an increase in the amount of calcium, which causes kidney stones. All right. Some people that have an extreme problem may take more supplements, possibly vitamin E or vitamin B6. These fish oil, these could help reduce risk of further stones, but that would be a doctor would probably do a testing on you and then suggest those supplements. Okay, you wouldn't just go out and take them. You'd have to have some background to know they would be helpful. All right. I said before in the questions we ask, more men will get kidney stones than women. The family history of stones is often present. Most stones are small enough to pass without need for surgery to not damage the kidney. After having a first stone, there's roughly a 50-50 chance of another stone in the next 5 years. Liquid with citric acid tend to help inhibit stone formation. A diet that has almost no calcium in it is actually worse than a diet with moderate calcium. All right, so, all right. Hopefully you got those. Let me get out of that. Okay, and yeah, okay, tomorrow I'll do a review. In the video lesson, I'll go back to the beginning and go through the chapter notes, make sure you have everything. You're working on you send me your quick checks tomorrow for chapter 18. And then you're doing your study review flashcards on quizzes that we just do on Thursday. Okay. All right. Let me stop the recording.